everyone. This is Margaret Manning with 60andMe. I am in beautiful Bali right now. I am staying at the most amazing property. It's called Bali Eco Stay, and it's a eco hotel where, which means they apply principles of sustainability to everything they do here. The buildings are from products from the land. They hire local people. There's water is recycled, and in fact there's a beautiful waterfall that generates hydroelectric power. So they try to be as efficient and as eco-friendly as possible. And this conscious tourism, where people prioritize experience, rather than just stuff, is really growing here in Bali, and it's quite remarkable to see, see these beautiful properties, very, well built and comfortable. Finding balance, though, in this situation is really important to me. So when I'm here in Bali, I'm working in the morning, and then in the morning and then again in the evening. And I try to, in the daytime, get out and explore the culture, new places, and try to find a balance between the two. And yesterday, we went down to a local village to make coconut oil. It was so interesting, it was fascinating, and it was, as we were walking back, I was talking to my guide, and he was explaining this element of balance that permeates Balinese culture. And there were several different lenses. So the first one was balance between people, between community, and how people work together, sharing their skills, sharing their resources, and they just find a way to balance and enrich each other. And it's person to person, people to people. And that's the first. Second balance is between people and their nature. And this is reciprocal too, that nature gives and people give back to nature. And yesterday, for example, we were looking at chopping down coconut trees, and every part of the tree is used. From the coconuts to the wood for kindling to leaves for basket weaving. Every single part of nature is used, no waste. And that reciprocity, that balance between nature and people is very, very big here. The third area of balance is between a man and a woman and their God, man or woman and their God. And this is really more how you view your place in the universe and your spiritual lens. And here in Bali, it's a Hindu country. So the theory of karma is woven through the culture. And it actually changes behavior too. It's very interesting because karma says that anything you do right now will have an influence in the future. That your actions, really shape the future generations. So to be kind and compassionate is, in behavior is really important. So those are the three lenses that he described. And then I was thinking, I think there's a couple of more that I would raise, which are, first of all, the balance between work and play. And in the West, this is something we kind of grapple with all the time. And I found it here just as much of an issue, a challenge. And so as I explained, with me, in the mornings I do my work. I work 4 or 5 hours, and then I go out into the world, come back in the evenings, and continue my writing and my videos. And that to me is a good balance. And perhaps you've got some ideas on how you achieve that. And then the final one is the balance between a person and, learning. It's learning and sharing. So we share our resources, what we've learned in our lives, and then we mentor, we give back. And I think that's a really, as you get older, especially women over 60, really look to do that kind of balancing act and take the learning that they're taking on all the time. We're learning every minute of the day, and then how to give it back to the world, to our grandchildren, to our friends, and to younger women. So those are the 5 areas I think that really work for me. And I'd love to know how you find balance in your life. I'm going to show you what I see outside my window here, and just to inspire you that Bali and Bali Eco Stay are just amazing places to be. And hopefully you'll get here one day, or maybe you can do some virtual touring with me. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little 180 tour of my view from the window. I just want to say thank you for all your support, and I'm glad that you're with me on this journey. I hope it inspires you to travel, to perhaps try travel that's not so traditional, that gets you out into nature and into places that enrich you and really change your life. And thank you for being on the journey with me. I hope that you're well wherever you are in this beautiful world. And please leave your comments below as to how you find balance in your life. Thanks everyone. Take good care.